Hello everyone, my name is Deb. Thank you for joining me today for a fun Dollar Tree haul. I found some things that are really fun and cute, and I saw them in different Dollar Trees, so I think if you want them, you probably can find them pretty easy where you are too. I hope so. So as always, I have my trusty Dollar Tree pail. I have my Dollar Tree water bottle. Just noticed I love green, as you can tell. So I have my water bottle, I have my Dollar Tree pail, and I'm ready to go. So the first thing that I got was this Jot permanent marker. Okay, you said, oh, this is supposed to be a fun Dollar Tree haul. Well, check this out. This is fun. This permanent marker is humongous. And they had it in also blue and red. Is that not cute? And I can actually get my fingers around it. So I did try to write. Writes just fine. Writes just like a marker. Thank you for being here, friends. Thank you for being here, friends. Your comments, your views just mean the world to me, so thank you. But that is a really cool permanent marker. Again, look how big that thing is. It's humongous. But I thought it was adorable. The next thing that I found were these 10 pair of low-cut socks, and they're the theme of Friends. And for $5, these are $5. And the thing I like about it, the sticker comes off. The sticker comes off. So here are what the 10 pairs of socks look like. Have fun. If you've got somebody in your life who is a Friends lover, this is a really cool gift for $5. Who would, and I got two sets, $5 each. So who would get these and think they were $5? I think that is a fantastic find. So if you have someone in your family who loves Friends, that's a perfect gift. And again, it's the first time I've seen them, so I don't know if they are here today, gone tomorrow. The next thing that I picked up were the Spa Life Illuminating Diamond Dust eye patches, and there's 6 pairs to a box. Very nice packaging. And I picked up the Spa Life Revitalizing Gold Dust Lip Mask. Again, 6 pair per box. Now, I don't know anything about these. I've not used them yet. But I will tell you, when I was looking at these, there was a lady standing beside me. And as soon as they were each in a sleeve of about 12, I think was in the sleeve. And I picked the first 2 pair up. So when I went to put them in my buggy, when I looked back, she had pulled both sleeves off the shelf and put them in her buggy. And I was like, well, it's a good thing I only wanted 2, 1 of each, because that's all I was going to get. So if I look at the eye or the lip mask, it says how to use. Of course, we all know how to use lip mask. And the ingredients, first ingredient is water. And it says, lay back and relax for 20 minutes or longer, remove and discard the patches. So yes, I would say with either one. With mask, normally you want to lay back and just let them sit, because if you're up moving around, they do slide around. So if you see these and you try them, let me know if you like them. I'm going to try these tonight after I get my shower and do my nails. So I only got 1 box of these, so... anyway, the next thing my husband picked up was this roasted pork Tonkashi ramen. I can't read that. He picked him up a container of that. It's a big container. Big container. And then he picked up the chicken curry. My husband loves curry. So he picked him up 1 of those, of the ramen noodles. That is a big package. He got himself some crab chips with Chesapeake Bay crab seasoning. Okay, good for him on that. I just knocked over my dish detergent, my dish liquid. He picked himself up another nut roll. He loves these salted nut rolls. He gets one every time he goes into Dollar Tree. And then he picked up a bunny bark with real fruit chips. Is that what it says? With Tutti Frutti chips. I'll tell you, he bought 2 of these. And on the way home yesterday, he opened one of these and I had a little bite. This tastes like white chocolate and Fruit Loops. It was really good. And he opened up. I had a little piece, and he had a little piece. And when we got when we got home and got out of the car, and then we went back to the car to get the stuff out, the whole car smelled sweet. I was like, this would make a great air freshener, except it will get a little melty if you leave it in the car. But this is really, really good. So I'm guessing with Easter being over, probably all of those things, all of that candy and stuff will be on sale. I'm suspecting. The next thing is he got himself a Big Mama, one of these sausages. And then he got himself the Tijuana Mama. And again, I'm never allowed to make fun of his Tijuana Mama sausages. The funny thing was when we were checking out, and the lady was checking us out, very nice lady. She checked all this food and she handed it my husband. She said, I guess you want to hold this. And I looked at him and I said, are you gonna eat that now? He said, and he was surprised because he thought she just put it in the bag, and he was like, well, I wasn't planning on it, but it was funny. She just had it. She said, you wanna hold that? Maybe she was being funny. We just missed the joke. The next thing I got was by Be Pure, and it was the tinted lip balm. And I apologize. I can see the reflection from my window. That's what it looks like. The packaging is really pretty. The lip balm looks like this, which I was kind of surprised that, and then this little container coming from it. And it's got 2 colors, if you can see it. One side is purple, then it gets to orange, and then it goes to pink. And it's a tinted lip balm. The one thing I'll tell you is that it has a really strong chemical smell. Okay, some smells I'm okay, I can handle, but this has a very strong chemical smell. And not only does it have a strong chemical smell, you can taste the chemicals in whatever's in this. I don't like it at all, and I'm sorry. The next thing is, it says it's tinted, and there is a little bit of a pink color that comes from it, but the smell and the taste of it on your lips, it is way more than I can handle. So if you're really sensitive to smells and taste on your lips like that, I would pass on this. I didn't like it, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And if you like it, you may not have had the same experience that I did, but the smell and the taste is really, really bad. So I would pass on that. The next food thing is I got some more of the Cebu spicy rice and beans with tuna. This is like ready to eat now, and I love this. I've got it with the beans, and I got it with the vegetables. I take this for lunch so many times. I'll get a pack of crackers and this is my lunch. What I do is I just put it in a little bowl, put it in the microwave or in a pan for like a minute, and this will fill you up. I love this. I probably have 12, 14 packages of this that when I'm traveling for work, I grab one of these and a pack of crackers, and that's my lunch for less than $2. I love that stuff. I can't speak enough of it. The next thing is the Be Pure bronzer drops. Now, I wish I had read the back before I bought it, because I probably wouldn't have picked it up, because it does say that it's a shimmer, and it also says that you use it on your cheeks, your jawline, and your forehead. I probably would not do that, because number one, another thing is it doesn't pop off, it screws off. I'll show you. It is very bronzy. Like, it is like, see that reflect? Do you see the reflection? I would say maybe mix it with a little bit of your serum or moisturizer, and maybe dust your arms this summer with it. I think that might be really pretty. I don't know if I'd put it on my legs. I don't know if I want my legs to shine, but maybe on the arms and maybe a little bit on the forehead. I don't know. I think it's just too much shimmer on the face. Maybe a touch on your eyeshadow. maybe that would work. I'm not sure if you want to get that too close to your eyes. I'm not sure. But it's not what I thought it would be. But I am going to hold on to it because, you know, maybe this summer it might be really pretty on the arms. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if I were to buy this and I would use it, it would probably be just a little light shimmer of the arms, because that's a little too much shimmer and a little too much bronze for the face, in my opinion. In my opinion, as an older woman, maybe in your 20s, 30s, 40s, this might be okay. But a woman in her 60s, no, not for the face, please. The next thing that I picked up was this book, and it's Natalie Jill, who I don't know. It's the 7-Day Jumpstart, Unprocess Your Diet with Super Easy Recipes, and lose up to 5 to 7 pounds the first week. Now, I'm not, sure about the 5 to 7 pounds unless you just go without eating. But what I like about this book, and this is, I love books that don't have the covers, that are just the book itself. This is a very nice book. What I mean by nice, it's just a well-made. The pages are really nice and glossy, but it tells you about how to change what you're eating. Like if you crave something sweet, go for some dark chocolate. If you want something salty, eat this or eat that. And then there are a ton of recipes for snacks and smoothies, and then how to jumpstart your diet by moving away from processed food to more natural foods, and how you do that. A lot of us don't know how to do that. We think, okay, eat vegetables and drink water. Well, there's so much more to cleaning up your diet than just that. So, she even tells you about what you'll be eating on the 7-Day Jumpstart. And she has some before and after pictures of different people who've been on this plan. So if you see this book, grab it. It's a very nice book. So again, I don't pick up a lot of diet books, but this one caught my interest because I would like to figure out better how to unprocess my diet, move away from processed more to natural food. So I'm going to give this a read, and for $1.25, I thought it was a good buy. Now the next fun thing that I found was this LED humidifier. And it was $1.25, caught my attention, and it says LED humidifier. I said, okay, let's give her a try. So that's what she looks like. If you see them, I've seen them every time at the checkout. That's where I find them, is the checkout. And I think I saw them in purple and pink and blue. So I picked up the blue, and it looks like this. So what you do is you unscrew the top, and you've got this cotton little stick. So it tells you, number one, to soak the cotton stick down really good and fill this up with water. When you do that, you just twist it back on and you plug it in. So I've got my little charger here. So we're going to plug her in and turn her on. And I hope you can see it. The LED lights through the little crease there. There's blue. And every little bit, it comes up with water. Now, I'm pretty sure that this isn't going to do a lot for you. It is nice and cool. So I guess if you wanted it warm, you could put warm water in. But I think just to sit on my desk while I'm working, just put some moisture in the air is not a bad thing. But I don't think this one is big enough to really do a whole lot as far as giving you moisture in the air. But is that not just adorable? For $1.25. So I wanted to show this to you in case you're seeing it at the checkout and you're wondering if it works. And again, it's in this little box. For anything, I just think it's cute. And I love the little steam action. There we go. There we go. So let me turn that back off. Thought that was cute. And the last thing is not Dollar Tree, but I wanted to share with you because I love sharing things that really work well for me. This dish towel back here, right there. That is a 20 by 30. And most times when you pick up a dish towel, you know, they're about this big. They're small. You know, normally, let me pick one up that's in my drawer. Normally, you get a dish towel. You're looking about like this, something like this, right? These are humongous, 20 by 30. They're humongous. And I love it because my dishwasher's right here. As a matter of fact, I need to empty the dishwasher. But I love having that big dish towel that I can dry my dishes on. And not, you know, if I don't have time to dry everything as soon as they come out of the dishwasher, at least I can get them up on the drying towel and then put them up later. But I wanted to show it to you because this comes from Walmart and it's from Better Homes and Garden. And it's a 2-pack. And it's with all the, you know, the dishes and the utensils in the kitchen section. And it's a 2-pack. And the 2-pack is $5.96. $5.90. So it's about $3 a dish towel. So I found these and they're not the microfiber. I'm real sensitive to touch. These are just normal cotton dish towels. I love them. I absolutely love them. Again, they are 20 by 30 and they're huge. That one just about covers up my entire counter. So I wanted to share this with you. If you're looking for the really extra large dish towels or drying towels, Walmart, $5.96. So again, I love sharing not only Dollar Tree items, but things that I find that you may also be interested in. I love looking at videos and getting ideas myself. So with that, I hope you have a good day. I hope you're having a good day. That just cracks me up. Actually, I turned it off and it wanted to keep going. So be good to yourself. If you're not good to yourself, how can you be good to anyone else? Bye.